Everyone, how are you today? Manuela Vincent, live from Virginia. When you come on in, let me know where you're chiming in from. I appreciate that. And we can get this live kicked off. Guys, I would love to try to keep this to an hour today. Sometimes we get a little off track. That's okay. But I love to really keep it to an hour. I have some things I need to do today. So I'm going to have to try to get through this a little quicker today. So welcome in, guys. When you're here, let me know. TikTok, when you guys join me, double tap the screen, please. I appreciate you. Double tap the screen. If you're new to my TikTok, give me a follow. Hit that little, where my picture is at the top. You should be able to follow me there. Also, I will be sharing a free blueprint with you guys today. That's going to give you information about what I'm going to talk about today, because I know a lot of you guys don't have patience to stay through the live. And so with that being said, when I show you and I tell you where to go, just follow the instructions, okay? On TikTok, there's a couple ways you're going to be able to get to the information. A lot of times people don't think to just go to the bio. The bio is a key area where information is, especially as a content creator, my friends. Whenever you're learning how to create content and you're going to be selling a product, service, whatever it is, usually the best place to go get information is going to be in someone's bio. Okay. So always be checking that. Like, for instance, on YouTube, I have a channel header profile. It's got my name up there. It talks about what I do. So a lot of you guys come on my lives and I appreciate that. And I like to answer questions. A lot of people were like, what is your channel about? What are you going to talk about today? Right? All those things are clearly what I'm about, and what my channel's about is always going to be up in the channel header. Clear as day, on the top of my header and YouTube specifically, it says boss up and be free. That's my brand. Digital income, real freedom after 40. Subscribe, manuelavincent.com. Like, all the information that I give you guys is always up in your face in the profile. But a lot of people don't take the time to look for that stuff, guys, okay? So I just wanted to forewarn you that that's another place where you guys can check out my details, okay? So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my friends. Welcome to my live. I go live every day, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. And I talk about business. I talk about working from home with my cell phone, 2 hours a day. I follow a simple blueprint. I've been doing this for 19 months. And I come on my platform. Hey, what's up? What is up? Ingrid Maria, how are you today? Guys over here, hello. I like to give some shout outs. Okay, I want to try to keep this live to an hour today. We've been going like 2 hours and I'm good, but I start to lose my voice a little bit. Okay, let me go here and shout some people out. Be careful. Don't spam, Ingrid. Don't spam my chat, because it'll put you on a timeout, and I don't want you to be on a timeout. Hi, Salvage. How are you? Let's give some shout outs over here on TikTok. Good morning, everyone who's on my TikTok today. I appreciate you. James, Paulo, or Paul, Vicious, Cynthia Rodriguez, welcome. April, Colby, Splendid, One of a Kind, Ivy, Najia, and Nicole. If you guys are still here, welcome, welcome, welcome. And over here, guys, Salvage, what's going on? Your number one fan, I don't know. I think it says you're a top fan. And on TikTok, on YouTube, I don't even know what constitutes that. I don't know if it's because you're on my live and you're the only one commenting like this, or I don't know what constitutes a top fan. I just know that I see it on here quite a bit, okay? So guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming on, showing the love. TikTok, please, if you're on the platform, engage. Double tap the screen. Give me some hearts. Give me some love, right? If you're new here, give me a follow. If you're new over here on the YouTube, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. That way you get notified when I do go live, and also when I post a video, because I'm going to start posting regular videos soon. But guys, if you could do me a favor, just double tap over here, because that pushes me out more. More people need to see this. Share the live. Guys, I'm a content creator, right? I might not be your normal type of content creator you're used to, but you will hear more about what I'm going to be talking about. In the meantime, that helps me, okay? Don't know what that is. But anyway, guys, today I'm going to be talking about how you don't need to get a part-time job. If you need extra money, income, not even just for the holidays, anytime, I'm here to tell you there's another way outside of a 9 to 5. You don't need to get the second and third jobs, my friends. That's what I'm here to talk about today. And I'm going to tell you why I know this to be true, okay? Because I found something last year. And I've been doing it for 19 months, okay? And I explain it on my lives. I'm a content creator. I create 3 pieces of content a day on these platforms. And that in turn attracts people to me to ask me for details. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. I have a process with this. This is what I've been learning for the last 19 months, okay? Who's in chat today? I'm a big fan. Salvage, how do you know me? Were you here before? What's the topic, Senora? Miguel, I'm going to be talking about how you need to stop working 2 jobs if you're trying to get money for the holidays coming up, if you're just working 2 jobs because you need the extra income. I share a way outside of the typical 9 to 5s, right? I'm an online creator. That means I earn an income online. That's part of what I do. And that's why I talk about it. If that interests you, stick around. If not, it's okay for you to scroll by. I only want to work and talk to people that want to listen to me and understand that this is real. This is not network marketing. You're not pushing products for pennies. It's not affiliate marketing with this. This is not MLM, multi-level marketing. I didn't want to have to recruit anybody, build a big team to be able to make an income. This is where you get customers daily. And customers are just that, customers. I don't get paid reoccurring from one customer, okay? That's the difference here. It's passive income, but without a 9 to 5 job. Like, I don't have to worry about a boss, okay? So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. If you guys want to learn about what it is I found, I'm going to be sharing that today. Happy birthday to Kiash. Happy birthday. Bruno Mars. Okay, don't know about that. What are you thinking? Well, I'm talking about business right now. So guys, again, I'm going to keep it to a minimum in chat. I'm not going to focus too much on chat unless you have a specific question about that topic today. Again, stop working those second and third jobs when you can be able to work 2 hours a day using your cell phone with Wi-Fi. Okay, that's what I'm here to talk about today. Okay, so a little bit about me, guys, before I get into it. I was not always in this space. Like I said, I've been doing this for 19 months, okay? I was working in a corporate job. I've been working in HR as a HR professional for 20 years. I got laid off last year, guys. I got laid off right before Christmas, like many of you probably are going through right now. I know it. I see it all the time. I have friends who are still getting laid off. They think it's not going to happen to them. It's happening to everybody. That's just the way we're moving right now, okay? And so when I got laid off, I didn't have anything. First and foremost, let me back it up a little bit. My husband has been working 2 jobs for years to keep us barely afloat, even when I had a full-time job, okay? That tells a lot. First of all, I worked the job because I knew some income's better than no income. I never quit because I didn't want to put that burden all on my husband. That's me as a person, as a wife, a loving, caring wife. And I didn't like my job. I got to a point where 20 years is a lot. I was getting burnt out. I was putting more time into a job that didn't pay me enough. I was underpaid and undervalued. If any of you guys are out here working these jobs and you feel the same way, put a number 3 if you care to share. That just kind of indicates to me that you guys, that I'm not alone. I don't feel that way because I know I'm not, because I know a lot of people will come into my chat and talk to me about it. Okay. When you get to a point in your life, and I've been in it for years, and then they lay you off, you get to a point where you're like, wow, they really didn't care. They really didn't care, because an employer is looking out for their bottom line. And when you start to learn that, maybe some of you are very young, you don't know that yet. But ultimately, that's what it's about. The person that owns that business is making the most money. And that's how it's always going to be. They don't care. They're laying people off right now as we talk, right before the holidays. I have a friend that just got let go. She was in the payroll field. That's her field, payroll. She just got laid off, right? I hate to say I'm sorry. I mean, I guess I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry, because that's why I come on and I educate people. You guys that think that your jobs are safe are fooling yourselves. This is going to be an ever going thing. I don't see it slowing down anytime soon. Mass layoffs continuously, okay? So I come on and I educate moms, dads, 9-to-5ers, people that want to learn, listen and learn how they can build an income online, even if you have a job. That's the best time to be doing this, as a matter of fact. So you don't end up like me, where I didn't have anything to show for it. I couldn't afford to put into a savings or a retirement, but I still kept doing the thing because that's what we're accustomed to. We are like so brainwashed in this world. I swear we are. We learn this from a young age because we learn from our own parents. God rest my parents' soul. They worked very hard, but I'm going to be doggone if I'm going to work for someone else till the day I die and I have nothing to show for it. I don't want to be that mom. I don't want to show my kids that. They admire me because they know, okay, well, she did her thing. She got her degrees. She did that thing. But now she's doing something for herself finally. She's building her own online business and she's leaving a legacy, not a generational curse. I don't want to do that, guys. So I'm ignoring some of these comments. If these comments are not talking about what I'm talking about today, I'm not going to get into it. That's what makes me go 2 hours sometimes. If we're having a good conversation, I'm good with that. Guys, on TikTok, I'm going to give you an instruction. I'm going to give you an instruction. Same with you guys on YouTube. If you're watching me, I appreciate you. But these are engaging platforms. Please do me a favor on TikTok. Double tap the screen. That is free for you to do. Show some engagement. Show some love so that my live gets pushed out. Also, share the video. That helps me as well. You guys get rewarded for that too on TikTok, by the way. It's just one thing for you to sit there and just watch me, but you don't do anything. I'm giving you some free value today, but it helps me and helps my algorithms, okay? I don't even know what that means, my friend. I don't even know what that means, Mr. Salty Baller. I don't even know what that means. Like some of the questions you ask, I don't even know what that means. I'm older. I'm 52. I have no idea what that means. Okay? So we're going to get into it today. So now you guys know a little bit about me. I would love it if you guys could put down in the chat maybe where you're from. If you could put down in the chat where you're from, where you're coming from. I love it when I see different countries on here. We had Italia on here yesterday. That was amazing. That's not nice. That's actually funny, Darth. Lovely. I don't look anywhere close to 97. Maybe you do, and I don't even see you. Oklahoma in the chat. Gabriel, awesome. You see what I'm saying? You're following instructions. Can you guys do the same over here? Can you do the same? How hard is that, guys? Engage. Let's see. Young Money, she's a baddie. Just, I don't know, Kendi. I'm just saying hi to a few people on here. I don't even know. This goes so fast. Okay, guys, we're going to get into it because I don't want to be on here for too long today. If you're just joining me, again, my name is Manuela Vincent, and I help other moms, dads, 9-to-5ers find another way to make an income outside of their 9-to-5. If you have a 9-to-5, hold it. Hold on to it. But there's nothing wrong with building a nest egg, and get ready because there is a lot of layoffs. And I don't want you to be stuck in that situation where you don't have anything to show for when you come out of there. Be building your side hustle while you're working your job. That is one thing I do want to stress to you, okay? If you're unemployed or if you're looking for a change, that's where I come in, okay? I found something last year. I was scrolling on this social media. By the way, guys, do I live on TikTok? No, that's my main platform, though. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, Gabriel. You want to diversify. That's within your money. That's within the investment. That's with anything in life. Don't put your eggs in one basket. I'm on Facebook. I'm on TikTok. I'm on IG. I'm on YouTube. You never want to do that. Hey, Andrea, how are you today? Okay. Oh, you're asking me. See, I'm reading that wrong. Do you go live? I am live. I thought you said, do you live on TikTok? No, I go live on TikTok and YouTube. Yes. If anybody wants my channel, if you want my social handles, they're up on YouTube. They're up in my profile. All my information is up in the profile. Guys just need to think about going up there and taking a look. If you can do it while you're on the live. If not, it's okay. Okay. We're going to get into it. So again, I needed to find another way because the jobs, I applied for some jobs after. Hello, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing great. Neon for Neo. How are you today? Hello, D. Sarkaris. How are you? Can you guys show some love and tap the screen? I don't know if you're new to TikTok, but I do know that when you show love by tapping the screen, that's free to you. That shows engagement to TikTok. They're going to keep pushing my video out. That helps me grow as a content creator. So I would appreciate that if you just tap the screen. That's all you got to do. Just double tap like this. I'm tapping my own screen. That's ridiculous. Yesterday, we had a lot of engagement. It was amazing, okay? So let's keep going. So I wasn't hearing back from jobs, and I decided enough of that. I decided I'm going to look for something else. I was sick and tired of answering to a boss anyway. It was about time to move on. That was me, though. That was my mindset. I needed to shift, and that's what I did. I found something online where they said, all you got to do is have a cell phone with Wi-Fi. You can do this in your home, when you're traveling. It doesn't matter, right? And you will be able to make daily pay with this. Anywhere from $100 to $1,400 a day, right? Of course, you're selling something. I'm going to tell you up front. Yeah, I sell things. I sell digital programs. Digital marketing is expected to be a $1 trillion industry by the year 2033, my friends. Champagne, how are you? Thank you for the follow. Thank you guys that are coming in. Harry, Audio, who else is on here? I appreciate the follow. So digital marketing is anything you guys are doing now pretty much. If you're going to Amazon and you're buying something on Amazon, you're interested, I appreciate you. Look, so I'm going to keep talking. Champagne, is that how you say your name? Champagne, that's how you spell champagne, I think. I apologize if I'm not saying it right. There's a couple ways to get the details. Okay, awesome. Thank you. What you'll do is you can go double tap here. They don't like you to leave my platform. TikTok does not like that, guys. I know this. I'm in content creation. TikTok gives guidelines when you're a creator. So I'm just going to tell you where to go. You can double tap my face here during the live and my website's up there. Okay, Champagne? That's one way. You can hit this little orange button down here, or I'm going to show you my board real quick. Hold on. Let me turn this. Let me show you my board because I talk about topics. I talk about my business, but I want you to understand that we have something for you. Okay. Now look, you guys can't see this, but they can see this because I flipped it. So this is my website, Champagne, ManuelaVincent.com. That's my name. Okay, if you didn't know, ManuelaVincent.com, that's my domain. That's where you'll go. You type it into your browser. It's not clickable in my bio yet. When you get there, I'm giving instructions, guys. If you do go here to get the free blueprint, the blueprint's going to tell you what this is all about today. Okay, awesome. I can put it down now. You're going to check your spam folder, your promotion folder. Typically with emails like Yahoo or Hotmail, it'll end up in there. So get it out. It's a PDF. It's going to highlight this business, talk about what it is. You're going to get in there. You're going to watch a couple videos, and then it's going to take you over to the programs. Those programs are digital programs. I have 5 of them. Those are what are teaching me. Those are what have taught me over the last 19 months to be able to come and talk to you guys, share what they are. There's price points on them, of course, because you're buying digital education, digital programs, not physical. Hello, Crimp Cop. How are you today? Crimp Cop. And so you're going to go take a look. This is why I don't have to do a lot of explaining about this business, but I do this on lives because I know people have questions. This is your time to ask me questions if you have it. I want you to know I'm a real person. So that's why I go live. But my website literally does the explaining. There's only 1% that I'll get a question about. It usually explains 99%. So go through that and look at everything. Okay. So I'm going to start talking now. Okay, guys? So bear with me. So like I said, the reason that I didn't want to go back to a job, number one, is I was burnt out. Number two is they weren't calling me back. Number three, it was just time to move on. Time to move on. I didn't want to work for nobody else anymore. Okay. That's me. I don't know how you guys are feeling about that right now. I just got tired. Okay. I have 3 kids. I got 2 teenagers. One is going to graduate high school next year. One is coming back home from college, right? So I still have mouths to feed. I have legacies to build. I got things to do for my family. And so I knew a job wasn't going to do that for me. I don't know if you guys believe that or not, but it's not meant for that. A job is barely there to make it, keeps you broke, in my opinion. The job, just over broke. J-O-B to me means just over broke. It's barely enough to make ends meet. And a lot of people don't understand that. They just keep doing the thing because it's comfortable to them. Well, I knew it was time to learn some new skills. If I had to learn something new, I got to learn some new skills, right? In order for me to come and teach you guys and coach people, I've got to learn the skills. That's what I did 18 months ago, 19 months ago, guys. And that's what I did. I bought one of these digital programs, and I've been able to brand myself. I've been able to grow my following on all these platforms. I've been able to grow my income and not have to worry about getting another job. That's all I wanted, right? I didn't come into this to be rich. I'm already rich in spirit because I'm favored by God. So I don't know if you guys believe in God, but I do. I'm already rich in spirit. Welcome to my YouTube channel, my friend Star. Is it Star who said that? Golly. Star sister. Thank you so much. You'll subscribe and support. I appreciate you. That's so weird. It's not showing up over here when I'm looking at you. It only shows on my phone. That's why I have my laptop up and then this up. Good morning, everyone coming in. Bonnie, Legacy, Katrina. Okay, guys, so let me keep talking. Sorry. I want to try to keep this under 2 hours a day. But if not, if I got good questions, engagement, I'm going to keep going. I will go until you guys stop, okay? So listen, see, I get off track when I start looking at a lot of chat. That's why I don't really try to look at it too much. Yes, okay. So again, like I said, I want to build legacies, and I knew a job wasn't going to do that for me. I didn't even have enough to keep putting into savings or retirement. So for me, I switched gears. I said I found that lady online, just like you guys are watching me now, but she had a post talking about the 2-hour workday using your cell phone with Wi-Fi, being able to make anywhere from $100 to $1,400 a day. And again, I promote digital programs that are already created by someone else. And that's how I get my profit. When someone buys one of the programs, I get 100% profit. If I sell a $1,400 legacy bundle pack today, $1,400 goes to my Stripe account or my PayPal, however the customer buys from me. That's what I have set up, right? Does it show that I subscribe? I won't be able to see that until I get off the live. It'll show me how many people subscribed on my live after I'm done. I can't see it right now. But it's okay, okay? It's okay. I appreciate you guys watching, sticking around, okay? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay. So this is basically a digital business. I think that's where I was going, guys. I think I was going with that. How you guys are, if you're on Amazon, you're buying, that's digital. It's any platform that you're going to. And I'm trying to explain this because some people don't know what digital marketing is. I didn't know what it was. I was a corporate worker for years. I didn't know if you go to a website, that's a digital channel. You're going there. You're not calling Jeff Bezos to order your product. You go on what you like and then boom, it comes to your door, right? So when you get into this business, it's going to teach you how to build your own online storefront. But the best part is you don't got to worry about what to put in it because you're going to start with these 5 digital programs. I try to explain this so basic to you guys. So you're not having to worry about what am I going to sell? We're all selling, guys, right? But the thing about this is not traditional selling. We're going to teach you how to attract people to you. That's what I love about it. We attract people. I have a goal, guys. Can you help me? Can you help me achieve my goal? Apple user, hello, user 28276229129213996. Abby, hello. If you guys would help me, double tap the screen, show some love, hit the goal if I can. If I can hit the goal, I appreciate it, okay? So listen, this program is so easy. When I got started with it 18 months ago, the first thing I did when I bought the program, by the way, you pay for one time. It's not like you go university and you have a semester and hi there, Katie Wagmo. It's not like university where you go, you buy, you pay your tuition, and then when that's 2 semesters or that semester's over with, you got to pay again. That's not what this is. You're getting a compilation of classes in one program. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate the likes. You're getting a bunch of classes in one program, continuous education, daily live training, 3 times a week training, mentorship from a $12 million mentor. You're also getting a community that helps you, 57,000 other people, right? So that's why I say it's not a course. It's not like university. You don't have no textbook. When you buy your program, I did, matter of fact, Gabriel, I have 2 degrees. And my career was HR, but they laid me off after 20 years. I don't want to do that anymore. So for me, I don't want to go back to university. I had a lot of debt from the first time. This program is going to allow me to pay down that debt. Okay, so yes, education to me is just that. Like, I love getting educated, but I want to be educated in something that's going to bring me the fruits of my labor. My job that I worked on, even being educated, didn't help me, Gabriel. That's why I come live and talk about it. Now, if you guys are in the college and you want to go to college, make sure that you're getting something that's in high demand. I'm going to really stress that. Don't waste your time on stupid degrees because you're going to be in debt unless you got a scholarship. And it's not going to guarantee. There's no guarantees in life. You guys could buy this program today, and I'm not going to guarantee you're going to make $900 today because there is no guarantee in life. Just like you're going to college doesn't guarantee you're going to get that job right out of college. So I like to really share this. Some people don't put it all together, okay? Your 4th year in college. So I have to say that digital marketing is one of the highest industries in demand right now. It falls kind of under the IT bracket because it's digital, right? Digital. AI, that's included with digital marketing. So I wish I would have done this and knew about it before I even got a college education. This is much cheaper than that. It's not even a college education. It's digital programs. You buy the digital program one time and you're able to earn over and over and over again because you're going to be reselling these programs for other people to learn. And then now they can unlock their business, okay? So we're going to talk about that. I have like a little little board here where I break down how this process works, okay, guys? So the problem is, guys, you know why jobs fail? Because it's not a simple process, in my opinion, right? You're trading time for dollars. You're trading time for dollars. So when I was working a job all those years, I lost time with my family, guys. I lost time with my little kids when they were little. I can never get those times back. Maybe to you that doesn't matter, but to me it does. There was times where my boss wouldn't let me leave to go and pick up my kids early or take them to their appointments. Like, I don't want to live under someone's thumb like that. You're not the boss of me. I'm a grown woman, but I have somebody telling me what to do. I don't like that. So this is why I say why you should consider doing your own business. This is growing, guys, right? I think anybody who's in business, when I talk to people on a daily basis who are already in business, I congratulate you because you are already a step ahead of the rest. There's only 1% of us out here who really know the game. They really know how crazy having a job, one income is, right? So I'm in digital marketing. How come I can't see comments over here? Hold on, let me refresh this. I'm in digital marketing, so my business is digital. It's an online business. I send people to a website, manuelavincent.com. They come through. I promote 5 digital programs. My website has the programs on it. So they're coming through. They're getting information about this. We got people that are in business already. For instance, we're talking about brick and mortar businesses. We're talking about mom and pop shops, real estate companies, dental offices. Those people want to go online now, but they don't have the first idea how to start an online business. So that's another way that people buy this from us and why they buy it. It's not about to buy a program, to resell a program. You're learning something in this. It's education and training. If I get anything through to you today, guys, understand this is not about just selling a program. You're going to be learning for yourself. You're learning everything about digital marketing, branding yourself, how to build an email list. Some people don't know about that stuff. It's so much. How to get brand deals, how to learn about affiliate marketing, how to do the TikTok shop right, how to get people to buy from you on TikTok shop. Like there's so much involved. You would think just let me Google this and let me learn about digital marketing. No, you need mentorship and community or you're going to fail. You need a lot of education with this, but we have it all in one program that teaches you every single day. So you're always going to be able to bring something back to the table, implement it, and then at the same time, you get to earn from it. We allow you to resell these programs you're learning from, 5 digital programs. You get to earn 100% profit off of whatever one of your customers buys from you, okay? So I just want to stress that to you, okay? So you're getting daily income here. It's not monthly income. It's not bi-weekly. When you get a paying customer through this, you get paid that day. When you get a daily paying customer, it's that day. It just as it says, daily, okay? When someone buys my $900 program or my $1,400 program, I get a notification in my Stripe account or my PayPal and it says, hey, you just got a sale. Now, I go and welcome that customer. I say, thank you for joining. Here's what you need to do next. And then I lead them back to their system. Their system, they're going to go in their back office and they're going to set up their website. That's what I did. Very simple, step-by-step process. Everything is in a video format and it's outlined exactly what you need to do. I needed that because I didn't know what I was doing when I first started this. I needed the hand-holding. I needed the guidance. If I get stuck, we have a tech team. We have tech support in this business. They literally will get you on a Zoom call and they'll walk you through where you're stuck. Okay. I needed that. I don't know if you need that, but I needed that. Okay. So now we're going to go into the dive deep of things. Okay. Again, if you guys are on my TikTok, you can go here to manuelavincent.com at any time. You can screenshot this board. This is what I'm talking about today. And you can get the free blueprint. For you guys, if you're on my YouTube, I'm going to give you the blueprint. The blueprint is my website. It's going to give you a free blueprint for you to go and look at. You can look at it. If you don't got time to stay on my live, it's okay. No harm, no foul. You go and check this blueprint out. It's going to give you the details about my business. It's going to talk to you about what I'm talking about today. It's going to lead you to the programs. It's going to lead you to the programs and you can decide if it's for you or not. If you find that it's not for you, that's not a problem. You can go down to the bottom of that email and you can opt out if you wish. That's okay. So let me say hi to a few people. I don't know who's watching still. EXO, Lil, Corina, Bill still, Kathy. Hello, guys. Okay. So whenever you're in a business online or even in a physical store, you got products. Can we agree on that? I would say yes. We have products that we need to sell to get a profit for our business. Okay? So, like I said, with our product in our system, it is a digital one. We have 5 of them that we resell. That's how we get 100% profit. See, I like to show because I'm a visual learner. I want you to understand the process, okay? What you're getting. So our product is high in demand because it's in the training and education industry. It's a digital program, easy, no inventory, no overhead. It's not a physical product, which makes it easier to sell. We're global. We're in many countries. We're in the United States. We got a lot of people in the United States that buy these. We have a map that would show you where everybody is. We have created 25 self-made millionaires in South Africa already. In the United States, we've created 140, I believe at this point, 6 and 7 figure earners, all reselling these programs. There's a high demand for it. But guess what? Not even 1% saturated. Not a lot of people really know about it. That's why it's the best time to get started. It's kind of like, how are you doing today? Hey, Faceless Digital Marketing, how are you today? Eyes, hello. How are you guys? So thank you for the like. I appreciate you. So this is the best time to get in. It's like I always try to put it comparison to Bitcoin. If you got started with Bitcoin way back when, you're a millionaire now, right? Well, the same thing is here. You got to get in when it's good. When you get hip to something, you get in. This is growing. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. It's going to be $1 trillion industry in the year 2033, guys. Faceless Digital, are you in, it looks like you're in digital. Are you in this, are you in our community or are you just in digital marketing? I'm just curious. I like that when I see other people that are in this industry. I love it. So this, one second, guys. I'm not sure what's going on. One second. Got to block a couple people. All right, here we go. We're going to keep going. It's filtering a comment. So I'm not sure if someone said something that they weren't supposed to say. I don't know. Okay, anyways, guys, we're going to keep going. So we're in the digital marketing space, and this is where it's expected to be $1 trillion industry. Right now, it's 1.2 billion, I believe. You guys might Google that. And so then that's why I know I found the right place. It's just so easy. It's easier to sell because the way we sell it, we're not on here to chase people down like you do in a mall and, hey, come and try this product. Like, that's not what we do here. It's easy. If you know, half of you guys are probably already doing this and you don't know. I like to bring that to your attention, right? Let's take that bold step together toward financial freedom. Yes, let's go. I'm already been doing that. Faceless Digital Marketing. Are you explaining this to the people of... What do you think? What do you think? This is for anybody. I don't care if you're still alive and you're living and you're breathing, then you're going to hear me. I don't care if there's one person watching, because you know you got to always have a smart aleck on your live. If there's one person watching, 2 people watching, that doesn't bother me. Because guess what, Maxwell? There's always going to be people watching it on the replay. So I don't care about that. You guys worry about my numbers too much. Sometimes I have 20 people on, could be 3 people on. I don't really care about that. If I can get through to people and they listen, then that's all I care about, okay? Yeah, it sounds like you're one of those trolls, which I'm about to block in a minute. But anyways, let's keep rolling. So we got this out of the way. We got a product. I don't even remember what else I was going to say. If anybody remembers what I was about to say, chime in. Because when I start to look at chat, I get a little off topic, okay? So we got the product. We're digital. This is the way, pays 100% profit. We have a high in demand product. That's very important. If you're not selling something that's like people want, there's no point. You're not going to make a profit. So we know we're in the right space because we're in the digital area, right? Digital can be ebooks. It could be so many things. You can learn to create an ebook with this program. We teach you, right? Whatever you're passionate about, you can sell it through this process that I'm telling you about, okay? So when you come into this program, and I'm speaking, I sent you a message, check it out. Faceless digital marketing, if you're trying to pitch me on something, this is not the live. Because the way you're coming at me already, that tells me you're trying to pitch me, right? I'm about supporting people, but I mostly support people in my community. So I don't answer DMs like that unless someone is going here and they're trying to get information about my business. I don't stay in the DMs, faceless digital marketing. We teach you in this business to stay out of the DMs. Good morning, Junior Garza. You know why? Because that wastes your time. I work 2 hours a day and I'm out of here. I work 2 hours a day and then I'm out of here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to try to keep this live no longer than 12 o'clock today. I'm going to try to go through this as fast as I can. So please don't DM me if you're coming at me to try to get a date. If you're coming in here and you're trying to pitch me on something, because I won't answer you. I only respond to people that are serious about learning about this digital business. Okay, guys? That's why I'm able to do this. Yes, interesting. What is interesting? Okay. So we're going to keep going. In this digital business, you're going to have an automated system. It's given to you once you buy one of the programs. Once you buy one of the programs, okay, you get an automated system that does the selling, telling, follow-up. Your job is to create the content. That's going to be down in the discovery piece. We're not there yet, but it's so easy. We teach you how to create content. That's what I was going to say. See, I just thought about it. So you guys are already doing this, but the funny thing is you're branding other people. Example. You don't realize you're branding other people. Are you guys understanding me? I'm giving you a hint. When I'm taking a picture and I'm doing videos, sometimes I'll have my Starbucks cup in my hand. Most times it's my mug because I make my own coffee. But today I feel like having a Starbucks. You guys will take these cute pictures out near the Christmas. Right now it's Christmas coming. So there's Christmas trees out there, you know, at the mall and in the town center, wherever you guys are. And you're looking cute with your coffee and you're snapping a little photo, right? Or you're taking a quick video. Guys, that's content. That's what you're already doing, but you're leaving money on the table. You're not taking that and twisting it around to promote something to put money in your pocket. Now, that doesn't even make sense. You don't seem content. What does that mean? Content is everywhere. When I get up in the morning and I'm making my own coffee, I videotape myself doing that. And then I have some text on the screen. That's a piece of content. I'm telling somebody about my business, what it did for me, why I started it. In this case, if you guys have another product that you like to promote, chances are you're going to take that product that you're promoting, a shake, an eyeliner, and you're doing your makeup or you're drinking your shake in the morning. That's content. That's how people make money on these platforms, guys. You're already doing it. So the ones that are negative on here, that don't have any idea what I'm talking about, you need to stop being silly. You need to turn that into your own content, not promoting not promoting this, because you won't get paid from Starbucks, okay? Or it has to have an affiliate on it. An affiliate is when you refer someone else to your product or service, right? And in those cases, you're going to get like 10%, 30%, maybe 50%. Some places 80%. So the difference between those physical products and us is the digital piece. And that's why we can get 100% profit. So back to the automation. You're going to be getting an automated system with this program. And this is what's going to capture people to come into your system to take a look at what you have, like a shopping mall, but online. They're going through and they're seeing, she's got this, she got that. Let me see, what can I afford? What do I want? Oh, this one gives me that. This one gives me that. That's what this process is here. I'm trying to break it down for you very, very, very nice. Well, one second. And so here we go. The first part of your funnel is a capture page. So when I send you guys to my blueprint, this that I just dropped in chat, and this that you guys are watching me, ManuelaVincent.com, you're going to put your email address in there. And once you do that, That's going to then take you through my system so you can get more details. Step one, the first thing after you put your email in, anybody put their email in yet? Let me know. Put a 1 unless you're embarrassed to tell me. If you do that, then I'm going to cheer you. I'm going to give you a clap because you did the first step. That's accomplished. You literally realize there's something here that you want to take a look at. Doesn't mean you got to do it. Doesn't mean you got to buy the program because you're still in the awareness phase because you're trying to see what it's all about. I try to explain it the best I can. But that's the first step. So when you do that, now you're in my system. You're going to get the free blueprint sent to you to your email. I always tell people, check your spam folder, your promotion folder, get it out of there, take a look at it, then watch the second couple videos, okay? Those are going to explain majority of what this is about. And then after that, if you want to go back through, you're going to click another button that's going to take you to the programs, the 5 programs that I just mentioned earlier. They're each a price point on them. I got a low ticket to the high ticket. You're going to look at these digital programs and you're going to compare them and see, okay, I'm getting this for that. That's as simple as it gets, okay? So you got to go through the process, though. This is the funnel. This is called my freedom machine. My freedom machine because I don't have to be here at my desk on the phone. The people that come in through my content, they put their email in, they go through the system while I'm laying down, while I'm reading, while I'm drinking my coffee, working on something else on my business. And I'm going to end up, right? They're going to keep going through the next part. They get an email from me for the next 30 days. You guys will. That's doing the selling, telling follow-up consistently. Every day you're getting an email. Whether you look at it or not, that's on you, right? I eventually delete people that come into my system after 30 days and don't open an email. That tells me you weren't serious to begin with, okay? So you have a choice. You can opt out if you don't want to get the rest of my emails. Hello, King Legacy. Hello, Kevin Young. Or you can go and keep taking a look at these programs and decide which one is for you. Either way, someone is going to buy it. And that's when the little ka-chings are here, the little dollar signs. That's when I get paid 100% commission. I'm either going to get a $1,400 sale today, a $900 sale today. By the way, I'm giving you a hint how much these programs are. They are high ticket because I like the big bang money. I'm not fooling around with no little chump change. This is what keeps my lights on, my rent paid. This is what keeps Christmas going. So I don't play with the little commissions. Those are on the back end. I have smaller affiliate offers, but my big business is this business right here. It pays me the most. They're going to buy the $1,400 program, the $900 program. They're going to probably get the 6 if they want that. They'll get the 3 if they want that. And then the last program I have is $100, right? That's what we do here. That's what this business is set up for. Success. There's a process. You got to invest in yourself one time. You buy the program that fits your budget, goals, needs, dreams. Okay? Point, period, blank. There is no but I. When I joined this, the 900 was the highest we had. And I didn't hesitate to get on a payment plan because I didn't have the income to do it, but I did it on a payment plan. In 1 week of joining this, following the process and the strategies and the daily videos and all the setup, I got my investment back in a week. My 900 came back to my pocket. The second week, I got another $900 sale. Then I was in profit. And then after that, daily pay. So guys, it is what you make of it. If you're investing, you better get your butt in gear to get started and get going so you can get your investment back. That's the first goal. We have something in here called Launch to Profit in 7 days. So that's on average, people that take it seriously, they will get their investment back in 7 days. They're not playing, but you got to do content. If you're not going to do content, you're not going to make it with this. That's why it's only for a few people. This is not for everybody. That's why I don't show up for everybody because there's only going to be a couple that will join this. That's okay though. I'm all right with that. I'd rather work with a small amount of people than huge that drop out and they don't care. I'm not trying to just collect money from you guys and you guys not take it seriously. You're wasting my time and your time. It's ridiculous. So be serious when you get involved in this. Matter of fact, I'm going to be so bold as to say, if you don't think you're going to like this, don't even put your email in. I discourage you to do that. That's how I am. I don't want to work with people that aren't coachable, who are going to be whiny people, who are going to complain. By the way, there's no refund with this. Do you expect a refund from a college tuition? No. This is digital e-learning. There is no refund on it. So keep that in mind, okay? That's all on my website. It will tell you everything. There's no hidden fees. It will literally break it all down for you, all right? So once you get this, you get it set up. It's easy. In the back office, you're going to plug and play, get it all set up, click, 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 got your payment gateway set up. Now you're ready to go, you're ready to do this thing. We're ready to go out into the world now, and we're ready to show other people. I don't think I can do that. Silver. I don't think I can do that. Not that I'm aware of. So the next part is the discovery piece, guys. This is the fun part. You see, I don't feel like I have to work with this. I don't feel like I have to work with it. You know why? Because when you find something that's fun and passionate to you, you never work another day in your life. So when I create this content, it's fun. I'm me. That's where you guys get it all twisted. You're not understanding that content is supposed to be fun. It's you. It's you being authentic. It's you doing your normal life. If you're a mom at home, folding the laundry. If you're a mom at home with your kids. If you're a busy 9-to-5er and you're taking a lunch on your lunch break, you're doing this business. You're showing your lifestyle. If you're in the car, you're driving to work and you're miserable because you don't want to sit in that. You're sitting in that traffic. I remember those days. This is where it's your time to show your authenticity. And that's where you guys don't understand and you're freaking out. What kind of content? You be you. Before mod and get and you never know what happens. Starting to see that's how channel owners lose a lot of subscribers and supporters. What are you talking about? Before mods get jealous and you never know what happened. Not sure what you're talking about. Starting to see that's how channel owners lose a lot of subscribers. I don't lose subscribers. I'm gaining them. Every live that I've been having the last week, guys, and I don't say this to brag, but I'm doing pretty good. I'm getting no less than 10 after my live. For me, that's good. So I'm really good with what I've got going on right now. That's without a mod. Yes, I understand, but I don't want mods right now. I don't need a mod. Hey, Angel, how are you? How are you doing? Thank you for coming on. I'm not understanding your question. Are you just saying in general? Are you just saying in general? Awesome, awesome. Guys, I don't mean to miss your comments. I just get people on here. Let's see. Blank, user 4129150174008. Cynthia, Margarita, hello. User 10987665432. What's up? What's up? Okay, gotcha. Okay, I'm just explaining that I haven't had any problems, but I don't want to get mods right now. And you got to trust your mods. And yes, it can be a family member. I might even get my son to do it. We'll see. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you, Angel. All right, we're going to get through this, guys. So in this process, you guys are probably saying, well, how do you promote your 5 digital programs? How are you able to get people to come and take a look at it? And how are they going to buy it? What is the process? Well, that's where you got to go through the discovery piece. This is all in the training, but I'm coming on live to tell you about it. Well, number one, I just gave you an idea. When you go live, people are going to start asking you because you're talking about the business, right? I'm talking about it casually. I'm sharing with you guys what I'm learning, 2-hour workday here, what you get in it. This is a piece of content. You understand, guys? I hope you're getting this by now. Happy birthday to you, Angel. Happy birthday. Hi, Emerald Queen. Look, so that's a piece of content, and I'm doing the explaining right here. I'm telling you what you get, what the product is, digital programs. I'm telling you get a free funnel system that's easy to connect and set up. And then our products, how are you getting paid? How are you going to get people to get to see what you got? Well, because it's not physical, I can't show it like that, right? So how we do it is we tell a story. We tell a story. And I share my story of struggle. Some people will share why they most people in this business that I'm in will share why they bought it. So my story is always the same. When I do my short form videos, because that's what you're going to do. The first piece says create 3 pieces of content a day, 1 hour. For me, content means how are you doing? I'm doing great. Thank you so much. Appreciate you for being here, Emerald the Queen. Just explaining the process of the 2-hour workday right here. If you guys are struggling to, I don't know how many of you are going through it. I've been through it. If any of you are out here, you're struggling because you're trying to get a second job, the holidays might get you stressed out. I understand that. I've been doing it for years that way. Last year was the first Christmas we were able to really have a nice Christmas. And that's why I like to share. So what do you think? What do I look like to you? Anybody on chat? And do I look like a female or a male? Do I look like a female or a male? Tell me. This is someone who's going to get blocked too. I don't care. Someone said yesterday, you keep blocking people, you're not going to have anybody. That's so untrue. 5 billion people on social media. Point, period, blank. When you block people, you'll learn this too. I've been doing this long enough to know what to block, who to block, because I don't want those kind of people in my following. So I block very quickly so that more good people come in. So, boom, gone. Here we go. So the discovery piece is important for you guys because this is where you're going to share what you got without selling to people. See, no one wants nobody pitching in their inbox, the DM. That's why I told Miss Thing earlier, or Mr. Thing earlier, that was in my live. He said he DM'd me. What are you DMing me for? What is it that you want to tell me? You're another person who's trying to be funny, and that's the people I block. See, I don't stay in the DMs because it's not productive for me. I need to do my 2-hour workday and then get off. That's why I joined this. I don't want to be in an 8-hour a day job. So this is making me stick to the plan. Okay? When I'm talking on a live and I see people that are engaging, that's not wasting my time. That's productivity right there. Because people over here, one lady already asked me for the details. You guys, I don't know if you want the details, but I still give it to you. So this is income producing activities every day that you have to do. And when you get good at it, you stick to the 2-hour workday. That's how it works here. Okay? So in my content, I create 3 short form videos, 7 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute. That's how I'm getting this out to people. That's how I'm triggering you guys on social media to come and ask me for the information. But I got to be good at that. I got to get good. I wasn't good in the beginning, but every day 1% better. You got to learn. You're going to be learning in this program. What are you saying in your content? What is your story? Why is your story not hitting people the right way so they can ask you for the details? Like right now, I have a video that while I'm on this live, the people are asking me for the information. I keep getting notifications because what I said triggered them in some way. Right now is the holiday season. People are struggling. They might not be able to get gifts for their kids. They might not be able to afford them because they got to keep the lights on and groceries and roof over their head. I've been there many times. I was like that even with the job. Last year was the first Christmas. I got laid off right before Christmas, and I found this program. I did the training, implemented it right away, and I earned my first $900 sale within a week. That went towards Christmas. So I know what I'm talking about. You got to be open and receptive to this stuff for it to work, though. You got to plug into the training. You got to be open-minded. You got to be coachable. You got to be consistent. So in my content, when I'm talking to the person, the mom, the 9-to-5ers, the dad might be listening, and he knows he has the same struggle. He might be on a part-time job. trying to keep up with his family. Right now, my husband's still working 2 jobs, but I got this because I want to start to try to retire him. So I can relate to all that stuff. He's been working 2 jobs for years. He loves his day job, but he wants to get out of his part-time. So mama over here can help him do that by doing a digital business. So I can save and get him out of that job, have enough coming in monthly so that he can get out. See, I've been able to replace my day job income, but now I got to get to at least 10K a month to be able to replace what and have him come home for us to be real comfortable. Like, I want to be real comfortable. I don't want to just be settling. I don't want to have enough just like when we work jobs. I want to have 10K months so we can really do it good. We have a lot left extra. So that's why I knew a digital business was going to be the right thing for me. I don't want to work a job. I don't want to be a slave to anybody anymore. I don't want to make the employer rich. I want to follow who's rich already. I don't want to follow the broke people. I want to continue to grow my business. When I got my first $900 sale here, that changed my whole perspective of the online space. I said, hallelujah, this finally works. Let me do it again and again and again and again. That's what I've been able to achieve with this because I've been able to learn these skills and implement them. So I come and train other people to do the same, and this will train you as well, okay? So my story is hitting home, guys. Yours will too. If you can be authentic and transparent, state the fact. Why do you want to buy this program? Why did you buy it? You need some extra cash because your day job wasn't enough? What is your why? Why did you want to join this? That's all you got to share on your videos. And I bet you anything, there's going to be someone out there just like you who's looking for something like this. That's what happens. That's why we're able to make sales with this. Because you got to share the story. And sure, you can do this faceless too, but I like to show my face because I want you to know I'm a real person. You can do it faceless. We have a whole program in here. It's called How to Build Your Faceless Empire. We have people doing this faceless and making 6 figures. I choose to stick with showing my face, whether I talk in the video or not, with text on screen and my coffee drinking it, or I'm telling you guys something for a 1-minute video. Maybe I'm teaching you something that I learned today, or I'm telling you guys why I bought this program. Yesterday's video was why I chose to build a digital business because I was tired of working for someone else. I didn't want to keep making them wealthy. I didn't make enough money. I was underpaid and undervalued. I was never going to have a retirement working for someone else. Not even that. Did you see the news today? So many people getting laid off. I don't want to put myself through that again. Do you see how impactful me just saying that in a 1 or 2 minute video can be to someone else who's going through that? I'm authentic. I share real life situations because I've been through it. And that's what people want to hear when you come on these platforms. They want to hear you. Guys, people come on lives. They want to see what you're about. If you're doing a live, if you're not, you don't have to. I'm going to show you more about how you don't got to go live. But I like to go live. I like to talk to people, make new connections. I've gotten many sales coming live. I've gotten sales not going live. It's all a matter of consistency, okay? Now look, I do 3 videos a day like this. 1 minute, one's a 7-second video. I'm just have my coffee. I'm in front of a Christmas tree. And then on the screen, I'm saying how last year looks so different than the previous years. I worked in a corporate job for 20 years and I got laid off last year. And we didn't think we were going to have a Christmas. God blessed me by putting this opportunity in my face. It's allowed me to keep the roof over our head. It's allowed me to have Christmas gifts, get Christmas dinner. It's allowed me to pay down debt. And I want to help other moms and dads and 9-to-5ers know you don't got to stay slave to a job. If you got laid off, this is for you. You got to learn to invest first, though. If you can't invest in yourself, then you're not going to be able to do it. You got to invest. I'm always upfront about that. I'm learning the skills. I had to purchase learning. That's the investment. And it's giving me my money back tenfold. That's the difference with this. When you start this and you plug into the training and you start doing the way the coach tells you to do it, then you're going to start getting your investment back. And then you're going to start getting in profit mode. That's how it works. Good morning, guys that are coming in. Taco, Eddie, Caesar, Sarah. How are you guys? All right, YouTube. Are you guys still with me? Hopefully you're here still. Put a number 1 if you're still with me. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. Can we get that up to 1,000? I'd appreciate it if you could share the video, double tap the screen. That's free. I love it. Okay. I don't think I have any more flash goals to do right now. I don't think I do. No. I got enough. I can do one of these. All right, guys, let's keep going. So for 1 hour, you're going to do those 3 quick videos. We share with you in the training exactly what you're going to say. But ultimately, it's going to be your story. If you're the stay-at-home mom with babies, you can have them and you're playing with them. And you have text on the screen. Like we have nurses in this program where they were nurses. They quit their nursing job because they make more money here. Number 1. Number 2, they're no longer missing time with their babies. So they joined this. They're sharing that. Thank God for this opportunity. It really works because it's digital programs. We're teaching people how to be digital marketers. And we get a profit when we resell these programs. We get the master resale rights to sell them over and over and over again. And then I get paid when someone buys it. Right? That's our product with this business. Now, as you get deeper into this program, you're going to create your own products if you like. If you want to create your own ebook on being healthier, working out, cooking, you can do that. That's an extra stream of income. Okay, let's keep going. So the next part of the 2-hour workday and to get eyes on your program is 30 minutes of copy paste ads. You're going to do that for 30 minutes a day. If you don't want to do that, and we have all that in here, all the ads, where to post them, it's free ads. If you don't like doing that, then go live. We're going to have you do at least 2 of these things. You have to do the 3 videos a day to get it out there. That's what these platforms thrive on. They want you to post at least 3 times a day, especially on TikTok. I'm not sure about YouTube. But Facebook is 1 time a day. IG, I heard you only have to do 1 time. I do 3 times a day on every platform except for Facebook. Okay? So you got to get the eyes on your offers, guys. Okay? That's the only way. If you don't get people looking at what you're talking about, the goal is when you're talking in your video and people can relate to you, those people are going to start asking you for the information. That's the next part of the 30 minutes. 30 minutes a day, you're going to respond to comments and emails. That's your goal. When you start getting people, thank you so much, Kalia. When you start getting people asking you for the details, like they're gonna say, well, how are you doing it? Whatever your call to action is in your video, at the end of my video, I always say, if you want to learn these same high income skills to be able to be home with your kids, your family, be able to make daily pay 100% profit, down in the comments, put the word blueprint. I love to share it with you. Hello, Jack. Hello, WSP. And then they're going to ask you for whatever your call to action is. If you say ready or blueprint, how, start, whatever you put down there, right? Whatever you put down there, that's what you're going to get a response to. And then that's your time to respond back to these people. You give them your domain. That's the domain. You whatever you create when you set your system up, real quick, you're going to get a domain and you're going to plug. That's what you're going to send to people. So on my lives, I usually put my blueprint. That's my domain. That's where you get the blueprint. I'm talking about digital business that I'm in, where I promote 5 digital programs to be able to make 100% profit. I'm talking to those people who are sick and tired of the 9-to-5 grind, who are getting 2nd and 3rd jobs to come up with money for Christmas. This is an easy way without getting a side hustle. This is not a side hustle, in my opinion. You have to put so many hours even into a side hustle. This is 2-hour workday. That's what I'm talking about. Cheesecake, if you're serious, take a look at my blueprint. I just dropped the link in there. Okay. Anybody on my live today over here on TikTok, this is where you can go. You can double tap my face. You can take a screenshot if you like to go back to it later, or you can go and hit this button right here to get to the information. Okay. This is what I've been following. It's a blueprint for the last 19 months to be able to make a predictable income. No income cap, no 2-3% raise. What I make is what I make. I get paid off of 5 digital programs, okay? So you're going to start sending people to your blueprint. They're going to come to this process. They're going to get into your system. And then they're going to go through this right here. Number 2, I explain what that is. That's your funnel system. You get that free. They're going to start coming through. They're going to put their email in there. Then they're going to get the blueprint. And they're going to get follow-up emails until they buy your program. That's what this process is like, okay? That's how you get your sales, guys. That's the discovery piece. So you don't got to worry about DMing people, spamming links, chasing people down, begging family and friends who don't care about your business because they're in the broke mindset, who want to keep getting a job. I'm very bold and blunt about that. And if they were watching, I don't care, because it's true. Your family and friends will never support you like a stranger does. Kalia, would you say that's true? Family and friends do not support you like a stranger will. All my sales have come through the 5 billion people on social media that take a look. Now, not all 5 billion are going to come and find me, but we have 5 billion people on social media looking for something all the time. They have their phone in their hand. They're ready to buy. So every customer I've had has been a stranger, and I like it that way. I don't want family members in my business if they don't want to be. If they're going to sit there and criticize, oh, one of those things, go get a job. No, first of all, that failed. You guys can keep staying. You guys can keep staying in those jobs just over broke if you want to. So you can get laid off again or have to deal with the government shutdown again. I'm not. I found something that works and I share it. That's what we do on social media. We share and we refer people to things that are working. That's what social media is for. It's not just to dance around and be silly. That's not what I do. I promote a program, 5 programs to get a profit. Okay? The next part is that automation I told you about. We're almost done, guys. See that automation? It does the selling, telling follow-up for you, so you don't got to talk to people all day long. You don't got to call 100 people on a list. Someone said the other day that was part of network marketing. You got to hear 100 no's till you get to the yes. I don't know about you, but I'm not trying to stay on the phone all day long. I have family that I want to be around. I want to chill and watch a Netflix movie. I want to do the things I love in my time. Not be stuck to a phone, missing family dinners, birthdays. That means I have to go back to a job. I might as well go back to a job again if I have to do that. So this is not that business. This is a simple business with a simple system. I set it up one time last year and it works for me every single day, 24/7. When I'm sleeping, when I'm walking outside, when I'm cooking dinner, when I am reading a book, my machine is working. That's what automation's for, guys. And we give that to you for free in this business. All you got to do is set up a couple connections. Click, click, click. You get it. Okay? You get it all in this business. It's a done for you business. Okay? Next, I said done for you. I don't know why I said 5 and 5. Let me take that 5 off. Done for you program, mentorship, and a community. Those are the extra bonuses. See, a lot of people like to do stuff on their own. They like to Google everything. Some things just can't be Googled, guys. See, with a digital business, that's going to take you longer to achieve your goal. Number one, you don't know who you're learning from on the internet. We have a class, a compilation of classes in the program that is teaching you straight from people that have already achieved the goals, the high income goals. It's already set up for you to be successful. It just requires you to have 2 hours a day, cell phone, Wi-Fi, come in with an open mind, be coachable, be receptive to the learning, And then you too can have the same success. I'm no one different. I'm 52, coming from a corporate background, now to the digital space. Hello, who is this? Gray Wolf? Is that what their name is? Gray Wolf, what's going on? Okay. So guys on TikTok, if you're still here, just screenshot this. I'm going to put this down now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. That's where you go to get the free blueprint. That's my freebie to you today. If you want to check out the details, you'll go there. You'll put your email address in. Okay, guys? Even on YouTube over here. If you want to go and check out the blueprint, you put your email in. You're going to get a blueprint. Be sure to check your spam folder, your promotion folder. Get it out of there. Check out the couple videos that are coming after that. And then you're going to proceed to the next step, which is to look at the digital programs. I'm going to talk about those right now. 5 digital programs that are going to teach you everything about digital marketing. If you want to make a profit with this, you're going to resell them through this process I just showed you. This is how you do it. And we teach you. We teach you what to create, how to set up a social media platform if you've never done it, how to build an email list because the money's in the list. We're going to get you to grow your email list. The more people in your list, the more money you make. That's how this works, guys, okay? This is digital marketing. This is not MLM, network marketing, or affiliate marketing. Now, if you want to add different things once you get comfortable, we teach you that. We're going to teach you how to do the TikTok shop training. We're going to teach you how to add affiliate offers on. Those are small commissions, right? This is 100% profit. You got to lead with the biggest program. These are high ticket program. Let me reiterate that. I'm not into no $25 program or a $47 program on the front end. I'm about high ticket because again, this is paying my bills and keeping a roof over my head. That's my main baby. It should be your main baby. That's your main business. You can add things on once you get comfortable, like the smaller things, because everything is not for everybody. Okay, that's why we have high ticket, because we know if those people buy that, they're serious business people. They already know the game. I had Abraham on here yesterday. He's already a 6-figure earner at his job, but he wants to get a business. So he was on my live yesterday. He already knows. He's going through the process of looking at everything. Okay, so that's what we have here. So these are big ticket. I'm going to start from the bottom program up. Okay. We got 5 digital programs for every budget, goal, and dreams. I don't know what your dreams and goals are. I know I want to retire my husband. I know I want to have an RV. I know I want to leave a legacy for my family. I know that I want to leave big homes for my kids. I know that when they say, Mom, can you pay for my wedding? I got 2 younger kids that aren't even close to marriage yet, but I want to be able to drop those bands down on their weddings. That's the mother I want to be. I'm tired of saying no to the kids for everything. There was so many times working a job where I couldn't even give them $20 to go to the movies. That's called being really broke. Job just over broke. Could never afford it. Okay, guys? So don't come at me all crazy, because I will come back at you. That's my situation that I had to deal with. Husband having to get 2 jobs, and where I live is very expensive. I wanted the best education for my kids. That's why I live where I live. But now I got 1 left at home. So we're going to be moving from this area. I don't choose to buy anything here. I want to actually buy and rent things out. When my money comes in like that, I want to buy the homes and rent them out. That's called cash flow. Some of you guys are going to be living in have mortgages 30, 40 years. I don't want to have that. I want to have my home paid for. Bet your job is not letting you do that. Okay, so yeah. Everything's a sacrifice when you want to do better. Sacrifice if you don't, that's a sacrifice too. Exactly. So 5 digital programs. Let's go from the bottom. Let's go from the top to the bottom today, okay? My first program is $1,400, $1,400. That gives you the potential to make 10 income streams. That means that at any given time, someone can come through your funnel and they want to buy this whole Legacy Builder. It's called Legacy Builder Bundle Pack for $1,400. Yes, we have people doing that. This program comes with 5 programs in English, 5 in Spanish. So now we're meeting up with the Spanish communities because they want this. So we got some serious action takers in Spanish and in English. So they come in, they buy it. I'm at that level. I've upgraded to the $1,400 program for the Legacy Builder Bundle Pack, okay? So someone could come through my funnel right now. If you go to my website, it's going to be the English version. If you're Spanish, you click on that top button. It'll take you to the Spanish version. Yes, that's what I have set up. Now you can go through and you can decide, do you want to get the bundle pack 2 for $1,400 one time, plus a $69 website fee because you're going to get 2 links, one in English, one in Spanish. Do you want that? Do you want the opportunity to potentially make $511K a year, which is $47,000 a month? Do you? Like, that's the stuff you got to be thinking about. I told you, I have big goals and dreams. It's just a matter of time before I get there because I follow the program. I do what the mentor's doing. She implemented this bundle pack 4 weeks ago. I got right on it. As soon as it launched, I hit that. I took my earnings and I upgraded. I put my money that I make from this business and I reinvested into education, masterminds, different things because I need to grow so I can coach and I can bring things back to you guys, right? You follow the person who's doing what you want. That's how it works, guys. You don't follow broke people. They're never going to get you to what you need to be going to. My son learned this. He knows. He listens to me all the time. He already knows. He's educated in that. Okay? You don't follow broke people. There's family members that are so broke in my family that they always talk down on this kind of stuff. They'll laugh. It doesn't make sense. I don't get why you're laughing when you just got laid off. Stop laughing. Get started. That's why I don't mess with family members about this business, okay? That's the top program, $1,400. You pay it one time, $69. What are you going to get? You're going to get to learn how to do brand deals. If you want to be a brand partner with someone who's large, that's how it happens. We're going to teach you all of that in this business. Yeah, laugh all the way to the bank. Me all the way to the bank. Yep, that's what I'm saying. Laugh to the bank, my friends. You're laughing when you just got laid off. You should have took me up on this opportunity and got started. That's what I know. Always talking about, well, I don't got the money. Oh, but you'll find the money to do other stupid things. You always find a way to do what you want. You'll go and, you know, the TV on the wall, guys? I know that TVs aren't as expensive as they used to be, depending which one you get. You could literally take that, and that's the cost of one of my programs. Actually, your TV is probably more expensive than one of my programs, okay? $1,400. I don't know what you pay for your TV, but I know when we bought our TVs, they were like $900, $1,000, guys. But you're willing to put into that because that's just sitting on the wall. That's just a distraction. That ain't bringing you no income in your pocket. See, you guys don't think like that. You got to start changing your mindset. Change your mindset. If you're struggling, you don't need to struggle. You just need to get your mind right. People talk about taking a risk or taking a chance. My chance is going to be on me. Exactly. You got to risk things sometimes in life. Take a chance on yourself. I did this on a leap of faith. I didn't say it better work because I bought the program. That's a wrong mindset. You shouldn't think anything's up. Nothing's owed to anybody. You got to still work for your money. Whether you're in a job or you're in a business, you still got to put the effort in. But if you want it real bad, that's when you'll see things happening. If you buy it and sit on it, don't come complaining to me. Don't come complaining to me if it's not working for you because you didn't do what I told you to do, right? So that's the top program, guys. Grey Wolf says, true, because I keep on dreaming about cars. The primary is having a roof over your head and putting clothes on your back. Right. So it wouldn't make sense. And guy, I'm going to be honest with you, Grey Wolf. When I was younger, and even when I was working a job, my dream car was an Audi R8. But now I don't even look at cars like that anymore. My dream is to leave things that have some value to them, to my kids. Like a car depreciates, right? They look cute. It's good to show it off. But in the hindsight, If I'm paying 300,000, I don't even know what an R rate costs. Tell me what it costs. I'm just throwing a number out, and I know I'm probably off, but I'm just gonna say I'm not gonna put 300,000 down on a car when I could buy me a property somewhere, and then I can rent that out to somebody and get that cash flow coming in. Y'all with me so far? That's what we need to be doing. You need to be buying properties, renting them out to get that cash flow coming in. Nowadays, I don't think it's even smart to buy your own property for yourself to live in. That's why I'm not in a hurry for that. I want to buy properties and buildings, new developments. That's where my mindset is at because my mentor's already there. She bought a nice high rise in downtown Dallas because she loves the Dallas Cowboys, guys. And now she's got season tickets. She's there all the time to watch the games. That's the dream. That was her dream since she was a kid. And now she's accomplished that. She's a $12 million mentor. $12 million earners, probably more now. She's the one that created these programs. That's why I say you follow the people with if they got what you want, you follow them, right? That's why I got this program. That's why I'm learning from her. So my goal is to buy properties and rent them out and have that cash flow so that me and my husband can travel and do the things we want and give to our kids and have them living good and everything like that, right? That's what I want. That's my goal. So that's the top program, guys. You got to dream big. You got to open up your mind. Dream big. 500. What did I say the first one was? 511K a year, 47,000 a month. Sounds great to me. That's why I upgraded. Okay. The next program down from that is the one I joined last year. That was the highest we had. I don't want to leave money on the table. Do you guys want to leave money on the table? Right? This is not an MLM. Again, it's not about passing up money, nothing like that. When you get paid on the program you came into. If you come in at the $1,400, the person comes to your website, they can't go any higher than $1,400. They can buy one of the lower programs, but they can't go any higher than that. So you're not losing money technically, but I wanted to get the most that I could. So the $900 program is called the Legacy Builder. The $1,400 is called Legacy Builder Bundle Pack because you're getting 10 programs, 5 in English. Now we're doing the Legacy program, 900. That gives you 4 income streams. Okay, that's where I started. Okay, that's $328K a year. All right, for this program, it's valued at $1,900. Let's see what we got here. I don't want to miss comments. Big people talk about. Oh, I think I read that, Kalia, too. Yeah, okay. I thought I missed some comments. Okay, so $900 program gives you all programs. These programs are valued at $1,900. You get it one time, $900 plus a $39 website fee. They create your website. They host it for you. You get access to the community of 57,000 members. Okay, they're doing all the back end work. Your job is to create the content, get people to come to these programs. That's basically what this teaches you how to do. Okay. By the way, that top program is valued at $6,600. Just to keep you aware of that. The programs are valued at $6,600, but you're getting it for $1,400. A lot of training in the first program. Okay. $900 gives you access to 4 programs. So now people come through your system. They're going to buy your $900 program, your $600 program, your $300 program, and your $100 program. That's why I bought that one. I didn't want to lose any of these other I wanted to have a variety of things for my customers. Now I got a lot of things for my customers. Got 10 income streams full of things for my customers. They can come in and buy anything off of me right here, right? If that is not in your wheelhouse, you don't care about making 328, you don't care about making 511K a year, 328K a year, you don't care about any of that. The next program is $600. That's $200K a year. $600 program is going to give you access to learn how to make 6 figures in 6 months. That also unlocks 3 income streams for you. So people come through your system. People come through your system. You know the system I was talking about here? They might want to buy the 600 from you, or they might not. They might buy the 3, or they might buy the 1. Options, guys. But you set yourself up at a good point to make $600 sales. They're going to see the value in it. That's the thing. These sell themselves because you're going to see the comparison in there. What am I getting? I'd rather pay $600 and get 3 programs. I'd rather pay $900 and get 4 programs. I'd rather pay $1,400 and get 10 programs. It's a matter of what is valuable to you. What do you want to achieve here, okay? So again, if the 600 is not in your wheelhouse, you can try to go for the 300. You can pay for the $300 program. 300 plus $39 for your website fee. That gives you 2 income streams. $300 sales and $100 sales. The last program's $100. And that gives you $100 sales. Okay? That's, what is that? $37,000 a year, I think. And so those are your options. If you say, I can't afford it, guys, that's why you need it. Because whatever you're doing, you're broke. You need to change something. Something's wrong in your process. Something's wrong in your process. I was laid off and I didn't have the money to buy the 900 program. Didn't have credit cards. They were maxed out because I was trying to keep up being laid off, trying to buy groceries, and I didn't have money on credit cards. My husband's slaving away on 2 jobs trying to keep up with the whatever we had in the house. And I told him, I'm going to do this program, Jeff. I'm going to do this program. I'm going to do it on a payment plan. Boom, I did it. I got approved at the $900 program level. If that didn't work, I was going to go lower. You do what you have to do. That's what I did. I did it on a P plan. I got approved at the $900 program level. 1 week I got my $900 back and I paid it off. The next week I got into more profit. I got an $1,800 week and then I was in profit mode. And I just duplicated what I was doing every single day. Kept doing it till I do it 1% better every day. That's how this business works. But you got to sit here. You got to plug into the training. You got to be in here, right? We use something called School for Training. And every day I have my app open. I check School every day. I'll go and watch that one video. It's a 1 video a day. That's what I do. It's part of the 90-day challenge we have going on right now. Every 90 days, we have a new challenge. It's to get you to your income goals, right? I'm growing my platforms. I'm growing income. You're going to learn how to do all this stuff, guys, okay? One more time for the talk. Right here, if you want to get the free blueprint to know what I'm talking about today. If you want to way outside of your part-time job, you don't want to get a part-time or another full-time, or you're sick and tired of your 9 to 5, I've got you. This is where you're going to go, ManuelaVincent.com. This is the 2-hour workday structure. This is everything we're talking about that you get today, right? You get the master resale rights to resell these over and over and over again. Digital marketing is expected to be $1 trillion industry. It's not going nowhere soon, anytime soon. It's not even 1% saturated. We have a map in the back office in our community that shows you where on the map all the people that are buying from us. And it's not even halfway filled up. There's so many states in the United States that still don't even know about digital marketing. I'm like looking on there and it's crazy to me. That's why I say it doesn't matter. 5 billion people on social media, I'm going to keep talking about this till I'm blue in the face. I'm always going to come live and talk about it. I'm going to keep creating my content and I'm just going to keep doing the thing. That's it, right? Let me talk about some income proof in here real quick and we can get off of this live. Wow, and we're even getting ready to have a coaching retreat in Costa Rica in May. That's crazy. All right, let's go. So we have a community of 57,000 people. That's daily customers that are buying the programs. And then you get in here. You get access to this. This is where you're going to stay a majority of your time because you want to see what's happening, what's new. You want to come in and introduce yourself. You're going to come in and you're going to see the calendar. Every day there's something going on. You get 3 live videos, live Zooms a week. If you come in at the $900 or $1,400 program, you get one of these, guys. You actually get access to the tutorials, the modules to watch these recorded videos that are going to teach you everything about digital marketing. You see this certificate on my wall? It's hard for me to point because this is backwards. That certificate is what I got after I went through the modules and I took notes. And then you take an assessment. After the assessment, oops, yikes. 1 second. Hold on. There's a certificate on my wall, guys, if you didn't see that over there. So after you take the assessment, you'll literally take a little, you'll get a, if you pass it, and if you don't pass it, you can just retake it. It's not a big deal, but you get a certificate. It talks about how you know your programs, you know your digital programs inside out. You're leading with being ethical. All that stuff is in there. It trains you on all that stuff, right? So that's part of the $900 or $1,400 program. You'll get access to that because they know you're serious. If you're going to come in at a high ticket program, we already know you're coachable and you're ready to go. You're not just going to throw that much money down and waste your time. It wouldn't make sense to you to do that. So what else I want to tell about? Wins. Let me go to the wins in here. But every Monday we have a legacy training call. That's an exclusive call where we get on with our mentor into a Zoom, and she literally talks about a topic. It could be a hook. It could be, let's talk about your story. What are you saying in your story? What is your video content talking about? How are you not hitting home with? Is it not resonating? Are you not getting people asking for the details? Let's figure that out. Let's talk about it. That's the kind of mentorship you're going to get. We even have audits where you can get on the Zoom and you have a video. Let's say you did a video and it didn't get many views on it. And you can show the video to the mentor and she'll like evaluate it right there. It's called an audit. And she'll say, well, you're talking too much about you, not enough about how this can help somebody else. I tried to talk about myself real quick in the beginning, and then I talk about what it's going to give you. On this live, I showed you what you're getting. If you're tired of working your 9-to-5 job and you want an alternative to that, you got to build an online business. This program is going to teach you everything, the ins and outs of that, literally. If you don't like content, this won't work for you. And that's on my website too. If you're afraid to do content, it's not going to work for you because you got to be open and receptive. You got to be vulnerable. You got to come on here and show your stuff, right? You got to talk about why you bought the program. You can come on here after you went into one of them trainings, like 5-minute trainings or whatever you learn in the Legacy Builder call. I've done this. I've gotten on a Zoom too. I'm not a Zoom, but my live, and I've also done it in my content. I'll say, today, this is what I learned. Can you believe this, guys? And I'll share it. And that's going to help another content creator, right? So you can do that too. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how easy digital marketing is. I never knew about automation. Automation saves you time. I never knew that you had to have an automated system. That allows me to be spending time with my family, eating, cooking, whatever it is. And I know that I'm going to be bringing in a sale while I'm doing what I'm doing because that automation is constantly talking for me. I don't got to be on phones talking to people like that. I don't want to deal with that stuff. This what helped me to learn how to do that. Automation is fantastic. Like you could do a whole 1-2 minute video just on that alone, right? And so let me share some wins, guys. I'm in the wins category in here in the digital growth community group. Lula Ma just said, I'm a regular housewife who had a $800 day today. She just got $800. Okay. Let me keep going. Somebody got a $100 sale while they were busy on their 9-to-5. I'm telling you, this business is for anybody. You can hold your job and still do this business. As a matter of fact, that's smart to do that because you can take your investment of your hard-earned dollars in your job and bring it back and invest in one of these programs. Many people do that. And if you don't want to keep your job down the road, your job here is to get so good that you can replace your income that you had on your job. It's better to do it while you're employed because you have more flexibility. Grant you, some people are lazy. Some people will buy this program and they have a job. They're comfortable. They're like, oh, I don't feel like doing a video today. I have a couple people like that, guys. You can't come in, you can't treat your business like a hobby. You got to treat it and put as much effort in, if not more, than your day job. I'm lucky because I don't have a job anymore. Thank the Lord. I do this full time. So I don't got to worry about doing it around a job if the employer is looking. I don't got to do that anymore. So I'm lucky. But we have many people, like you just heard me say, they made $100. They probably work, they do things on their lunch break. There was a lady in here. She's now a multiple six-figure earner. She worked as a trucker and a waitress. Single mom, divorced, 2 daughters. 6 months in, she was able to replace that one job. And then and like 6 months later, she was able to replace the other job because she didn't want to keep doing that. She missed her family, her daughters. She was missing them. She was tired of not having enough and working all those hours and not having enough left over to do anything with her kids. So that's what I'm saying. When you buy this, you have to be intentional with it. It's not going to work if you don't have a why to do it for. What is your why? If you're working a job, if you're not, like, let's say you really want to get out of your job really, really bad. That's a why. Man, I can't handle it anymore. I hate this job. That was me in my last job, but I kept chugging in because I didn't know this existed. I didn't do a plan B. I didn't have this on the side. I wish I would have. That's why I tell you guys who are in the 9-to-5, do this on the side. Because that's going to incentivize you to get your butt rocking so that you don't have to be lazy and just, oh, I'm just going to stay here. I'm just going to keep doing this for 20, 30 years. And if you're lucky, because nowadays they lay people off real quick. People don't come out with good retirements anymore. So that's why I tell you, do this when you have a job. You're better positioned. You still have enough to keep up with your daily bills, whatever you have. And this can be extra for that. You can have a little nest egg. Maybe this is saving for your retirement because you can't afford to do it out of your paycheck. Guys, come on. You're speaking to someone who didn't have that set up that way. Now, when I'm out of it, I'm thinking about all those things. How this could have helped me. It could have been allowing me to go on those vacations. I didn't have vacation money. We had staycations. Do you guys get what I'm saying? I hope that I am resonating with you guys, okay? So you can do this with a job. It's easier without one, but you can still do it. There's a workaround. You could take your lunch breaks, do your recordings then. First 900, Wesley Cotner, 17 hours ago, posted, I'm thrilled, I'm blessed, I'm extremely, his first $900 sale. I remember when I had my first $900 sale. I was asleep in the bed on a Sunday morning, and I scared my husband. He's like, what? And I said, look, Jeff, and I pointed to my screen because I always screenshot when I get a sale, and I'll have it on my screen. And then I showed it to him, and he was super excited. And that's when his belief level went up. I mean, you shouldn't have to prove anything to anybody anyways, but I get it. People are skeptical. But I feel like the biggest scam is a job and education systems, college, in my opinion. Now that I've seen it, now that I've gotten out of it, and now that my younger son, my middle son who's coming back, he decided it's not for him. It's a racket. Especially if you don't go to school for the right things. I know that I'm in the right thing. This is education online, no textbooks. It's a booming industry. So I wish I would have known about this. I wouldn't have wasted all those hundreds of thousands of dollars going to college for an HR career. And guys, they thought of us as the bad people. HR has got the worst reputation, right? You know, we have to fire people, we hire people. So I've been on both ends of it. And so I'm just so glad and thankful that I found something different. It was time. I like to be my own boss. I like to be able to be casual. Like I'm listening to some music on YouTube out there. I can just hear it. It's like the Christmas music. You know how you go on YouTube and they got the Christmas. My dog's out there right now. I'm just like, I love it. I got a vibe in my room. I love it. I like to be home. I'm an introvert by nature anyways. And I hated faking it in corporate. You got to do the most talking in there to be fake. I didn't like it. I'm not about that. I'm an introvert. I like to just do my business. I like to come live. You wouldn't think an introvert go live. Well, it took me 9 months to get here, but my confidence got built up. So that's what I do, guys. So that's it. I mean, I like to share. Somebody was in the hospital and they made $100. Guys, this is crazy. That's because of that automation I told you guys about, right? One more time, I'm going to flash this up and then I'm going to bounce off of here. Look, if you want to get the 2-hour workday blueprint, Manuela Vincent, that's where you go. That's my name. You can go here, double tap. It's in the bio. You can go here, get information too if you like. Okay. And this person made $100 while they're in the hospital. I was like, God bless you. That's crazy. But that's what I'm saying. You still get paid when you're going through it. In a job, yeah, you got the PTO and the vacation and stuff, but it's like, God forbid you have to call out because your kid is sick. I remember those days. I always felt guilty doing that. Hey, Michelle, how are you today? I used to feel guilty of calling out on a job. I had time, but I felt guilty. Who wants to do that? Who wants to have to answer to a boss for the rest of their life? I didn't want to do that. I'd rather put in 2 hours a day, right? There's days I don't get sales, guys. I'm not trying to misinform you. Every day is not a gravy day, but I know it works because I've gotten many $900 sales. Every day is not a gravy day. Anybody telling you that is probably lying about it. But what I do every day is getting me closer to the sales more consistently. I've had $1,800 weeks. I've had $900 weeks, right? One $900 week, $1,800 weeks. They come in sporadically. It depends on who you're talking to. If you're on a live, they might be interested or not. And if you don't do lives, they come in through your regular content. When you start getting really good, you might have that video that pops off like crazy. I've had many of those. That's all the leads. So it all depends too on the amount of leads you get in a day. But we teach you how to get good with your message. So if I have 20 leads in a day, one of those is going to buy from me. That's your job, to get good at your message and your videos. Be creative. You'll learn how to do it. Because our system converts. 1 in 20 are buying. Some people are that good. 1 in 8 are buying. If I get 8 leads in a day, one of those is buying it. So this is how the system is set up to convert for you. It's highly converting. You just need to create the content, 3 pieces of content a day. Whatever platform you choose to get on. I post one post a day on Facebook. I do a lot of story videos. IG story heavy. I do TikTok 3 videos a day, and then I repurpose them to my reels on IG, and then I come over here and I got automation working for me, guys. I'm not manually posting. No. When you get good at this, you're going to start getting programs called repurpose.io. That's what I do, so that it automatically posts to my other platforms, so it saves me time. It's all about saving time. If you really want to have a 2-hour workday, you have to use those 2 hours wisely. Don't let people waste your time, right? So I'm about to bounce off of here because literally this is gone. I was on it from 11 o'clock to now. I don't mind staying on, but if I don't get a lot of interaction, then I got to get off because that's not income producing for me, right? I've shown. The next step is for you guys, if you're interested, to go get the free blueprint, to look it through to see if it's for you or not. And if it is, email me. I'd like to add you to my free community that I just created. I like to get people in there. I'm trying to grow that as well. All right, guys. So I'm going to bounce off. I hope you have a fabulous, man, today's Thursday already. So my son, be real quick before I leave, if you care or not, those who watch me over and over again. So my son, who's been going to college, this is his last semester. He's not going to be returning. He was in Massachusetts. We live in Virginia. And he wasn't finding that he was really getting anything out of it. Advisors were terrible. He just decided that he doesn't want to do it. He'd rather come home and work. That's his choice. He too feels like it's all a scam. right? Everybody has their own opinions on that. I feel like if you go to college, it's got to be for something that's going to really be very high in demand right now. So he's coming back. He's going to be living with us. And then I got my last daughter who's 17, who's going to be graduating high school next year. So she wants to go to college, but for psychology, you have to go to college for that. That's her goal. And I'm not going to dissuade her from that. I want her to do what she wants to do. That's what she wants to do. She likes to learn about the mind and things like that. So I'm going to encourage her to go. But she too knows about what I do. They'll both know. And so she just wants to go. So we're almost going to be empty nesters. Depending on my son, he's going to be working with my other son who works in the data centers. That's IT. That's kind of IT centric, which is a good field too, right? So he's going to be working with his older brother, and we're going to see. He's got goals too. And we're like, you're going to go do it. You're going to do it. You cannot just stay home and not do anything. He's not lazy. He's got his work ethic from his dad. And so I know he'll do some good things, but now we got more mouths to feed again. So that's why I'm thankful and grateful for this business, that I can do that. I'm in a place where I can do that. It's going to delay our empty nester stuff soon, depending on what he does. But I never can leave my kids out in the dust like that. So just wanted to share that. But he's coming. My husband and my older son are going to pick him up today. So he'll be back home tomorrow. We're going to have a fun weekend. I hope you guys have a blessed day. I'll be alive tomorrow too. So I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Have a great day. God bless you guys. Talk to you soon.